Hi there, and welcome back to Mo's Garage. So, Mo's Garage has changed a little bit since last time. First of all, you can see the MG is back to where it originally began. Oh my, the other section is completely full right now. We finally took our sailboat Artemis out of its slip. So it is taking the majority of the garage over here. And I also have my little sailboat that I built, I don't know, since over the past 13 years, that's getting ready for its first time launch ever. So I'll actually do a video about that later. But really, what we're here to talk about today, though, is the MGB GT. And right now, we're doing my favorite thing. I'm not sure if that's real or not. I'm just being sarcastic. Is basically working on the upholstery. So turns out that we got the economy upholstery kit, at least the carpeting kit, from Moss. And that there might have been a deluxe version that was pre-molded, and we should have gone with that. So, prime case in point here, we got one of the rear wheel wells in, and quite frankly, it did not turn out good at all. I mean, there's so many curves and little bits and pieces, and then trying to get the glue in and whatever. So, not really happy with the way that turned out. And quite frankly, I'm not sure how we could have done it any better without having something that's been custom molded. Because literally what you get is a flat piece that, I'm not sure if it's, here it is at the bottom. So you get this flat piece here that somehow has to get molded in 3 dimensions. And good luck with that. Anyway, so I said, not super happy with it. My wife had to put a couple of rabbits right in here. So hopefully it'll fall under the good from far. So anyway, so far what we have done is we have gotten the side pieces in on the carpet. You can see on both sides. That didn't turn out super great either. I was a little disappointed. Again, there's a lot of stretching that needs to happen when you put these in. And specifically what I mean by that is you can tell at the other side there's some kind of wrinkles in it. And over here, there's a whole bunch of weights just trying to get this to stay down from last night. Again, this whole thing has to stretch over, and so there's a fair amount of stretching. We did put the kind of the carpet over the kick plate here. So really, that carpet here right now is actually will get just snapped on. It does not go on there permanently. And then really what we're working on right now is the tunnel. Turns out it uses a fair amount of contact adhesive. I only have 1 can of this 3M 77 left. I also didn't realize that when I ordered the can, but there's a little can and a big can, and I ordered a little two little cans, so that wasn't good. So right now I'm not 100% certain I have enough glue to finish it up. So anyway, so that's really the plan right now. A couple of upcoming items is this door here is complete. I actually took all the window actuator out, greased it up, cleaned it up, put the handle in. I actually replaced the seal on the side window too, so that came out. So it's really ready at this point in time to get the side panel on. So I'm happy to say about that. The only kind of negative thing is that the window has some scratches on it from all the years of going up and down. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But anyway, so yeah. So in a future episode, we will be tackling the driver's side door, which you can tell really hasn't nothing been done to it. I still don't have a handle on it. So I'm actually going to do a little episode where we take the door apart and put it back together again. So anyway, so that's kind of where it stands. So we'll check in here in a little bit and to see how the carpeting is going. Okay. So the carpet saga continues. We're having a lot of fun right now trying to figure out this tunnel. So we are basically going to glue the top of the back end first and see if we can figure it out. So yeah, anyway, good times. Gotta love carpet. Gotta love this whole thing. Absolutely. Okay, so today is kind of a crazy day at the MGB GT restoration garage. So we are actually pushing to try to get the passenger side somewhat done to maybe put the seats in. A couple things. First of all, I got the gear shift leather boot put on there. That looks pretty decent. It was a bit of a hassle getting it on. I'm also test fitting kind of the center console, so that I think it's going to look good. We have finished the tunnel here. It came out okay, just not great. Again, back to the whole thing about being preformed and and this not being preformed and having extra material. The only saving grace is that we will actually have seats in the way, and I've got the last piece inside the tunnel of carpet glued up. So the next step is going to be to put the kick panels in. One, it's both of them actually get screwed, that one there, and there's a nice kind of faux leather piece that goes here. Talk about faux leather pieces in the back. We'll scooch back a little bit. We've got the kick panel ready to go in. I went ahead and bought these screws from Moss. They were not cheap, 22 bucks for the screw kit, but it'll definitely add to the kind of the finished quality. And as you can tell, we've actually started putting some of the other pieces we recently reupholstered in there. And then that's also part of the door panel kit that you see right there that's installed. Kathy is currently busy fixing the top piece over here. So we're gonna go over here and watch her do some work. And so what has happened here is that she's having to kind of redo the back end to try to get some of the material out. Because when we put that in to the door, it was interfering with the rubber molding around. So yeah, anyway, so we're gonna do a little bit more work here, and we'll kind of show kind of the fruit of our labors. One interesting note is that all these holes for the screws on these panels are pre-drilled, and I'm pretty impressed just from I guess from a standpoint that all these are standard match-up holes that they drill in all these car bodies. So yeah, good for them. That's awesome. Okay, well, we'll stick this thing in and see how it goes. Awesome. So things are progressing quite nicely right now. We have the passenger side almost pretty well done. So I am pretty happy with the way it's turning out. So other than the wheel well, which is yuck, so far so good. So we went ahead and got the carpet laid, the kick panels put in, that kick panel in, although those, I was saying earlier about how all the holes are pre-drilled. Well, they didn't line up very well, and I ended up having to basically get a drill out and drill them again. We got some snaps in, so that's good. So that will kind of keep it on there. And then we've got the holes burnt through on the carpet here for the seats. So I haven't decided what we're going to do. I'm thinking I'm just going to put the seats on top of this versus cutting the holes. I can't imagine it's going to turn out very well. So if I cut them, so the interesting thing is we're currently working on the next wheel well, and this is the tail of two wheel wells. So on this side, we tried the dart approach, and it did not turn out very good. And as a matter of fact, in general, I'm pretty dissatisfied with it. So on this one, what we're doing is we're actually going to go ahead and cut and overlap. And I think I decided I'm just going to basically glue the top and put some glue on the bottom, hang tight. And then we're going to try to see how the middle of it falls. So I don't think it needs to be that form-fitting, because quite frankly, form-fitting is not great according to the other one. So anyway, we'll get that glued in, but as you can see in this particular case, we've cut this. We've actually instead of the dart, we've cut that also. So we're gonna give it a quick spray with glue, my favorite part, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So that is the way the wheel well turned out. Still not great. It's kind of a pretty ugly, not much better than that one, maybe a little bit better than that one, but still not super great. So my advice is spend the extra money for the molded, especially if you're like me and you're gonna do this job maybe once in your lifetime. So yeah, anyway, I do have the little carpet installed, so it looks nice. Put some snaps on it. So next step, we'll get the seat in and see how it looks. Awesome. So good news. All the carpet pieces are installed. It turned out okay, good, not great. Mainly, as I said before, all the areas where you had to stretch the carpet, it's just, you can see wrinkles, etc. I do feel a little confident that we will hide some of them with the seats. So talk about the seats, there's the back seat. So it doesn't look too shabby. All the panels are in. So we did have to take the aluminum deck lid off the back temporarily. We have to figure out what's going to happen, just because the way these things are mounted actually assumes 1/2-inch plywood. So we need to figure that out still. So, but yeah, no, I like it. So looks, I said, good. Could have been better. If I had to do it again, I would have just spent the money and gotten the pre-molded stuff. Would have been way easier. So anyhow, so next step, I'm going to try to put the driver's seat in it, even though it actually has the wrong cushion on it, cushion cover, because we got to go take this car for a spin, I think. So at least we have to attempt it. So next step, we're going to try to put the driver's seat in and see how it goes. Awesome.
Okay. Going out of the garage under her own power. The reverse does work. I'm sorry?
If you like this video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.